Hello, welcome to our presentation regarding how to engage tribal youth. Today we will be sharing some recruitment and retention strategies. My name is Eudora Redhouse. I am the project director at Capacity Builders, and I will be filling in for Nisha Talk today during our presentation. At this time, I'm going to turn off my camera, but I will turn it back on at the end of the presentation for questions. As a disclaimer, our presentation does not necessarily reflect the policies of the Department of Health and Human Services nor Capacity Builders. In addition, we would like to thank our funding agency, the Family and Youth Services Bureau. In 2016, San Juan County in New Mexico had a very high teen pregnancy rate, which was twice as high as the national average for teen births for adolescent females between the ages of 15 and 19. Capacity Builders partnered with Central Consolidated School District to implement the Native Stand for Classroom, which was a modified version of the Native Stand curriculum. This Native Stand for Classroom curriculum was implemented in 6 high schools, and youth between the ages of 14 and 18, also in grades 9 through 12, were recruited for our study. After receiving IRB approval from the Navajo Nation Human Research Review Board, Capacity Builders conducted a clustered randomized controlled trial. A total of 364 participants from 28 clusters throughout the study were able to complete surveys at baseline, immediate post, short-term, and long-term follow-up. Based on a small analytical sample from 6 high schools, there were no impacts on sexual risk-taking behavior or abstinence at either short or long-term follow-up points. Participants in the intervention group were no less likely than the control group to report engaging in recent sexual activities in regards to vaginal, anal, or oral sex. With that being said, we are going to highlight some lessons learned that really enhanced and highlighted our efforts throughout our study. For the purpose of this study, recruitment is defined as ensuring that 90% of potential participants consented to be a part of the program. Being able to secure a memorandum of understanding with the school district allowed Capacity Builders to attend school registration and orientation events for recruitment. Second, hiring dedicated prevention educators from local communities and training them in the curriculum was also another great advantage in regards to recruitment efforts. Number 3, being able to involve the teacher throughout the planning, the implementation, and the evaluation of our study. All of these strategies were essential to our study's recruitment efforts. Native Stand for Classrooms was implemented over 27 sessions, and this was delivered either over a school year or by semester or quarter, depending on the school we were in. For the purpose of this study, retention is defined as ensuring that 75% of participants attended 27 of the program sessions. Throughout the study, the following strategies increased our retention strategies. In regards to program adherence, facilitators were able to have an observations complete by a project director. Second, the quality of the program was able to allow all of our prevention educators that were hired at the beginning of the project to receive annual training each year before the academic year started. In regards to dosage, 73 of our overall participants were able to attend at least 75% of the sessions. In summary, this study is one of the first studies conducted in a school setting. Based on a small analytical sample from 6 high schools, there were no impacts on sexual risk-taking behavior or abstinence at either short or long-term follow-up points. At this time, we would just like to highlight our reference, which is the Bureau of Vital Records and Health Statistics and the New Mexico Department of Health. We would also like to acknowledge our partners. the Navajo Nation Human Research Review Board, the Northern Navajo Agency Council, CCSD, CACI, Rosanante High School, and all of our wonderful youth participants and parents. At this time, if you have any questions, our team members' emails are listed here, and feel free to reach out to either one of us. I am Eudora Redhouse, the project director. We have Nisha Tak, who is a prevention educator, and Karine Torres, who is our evaluator and researcher. Thank you so much.